Hello everybody! Stream will be starting in a moment. I'm just making sure that I've got all the mods that I want activated. That can be deactivated. That can be activated. There's some stuff that I forgot to get activated and some stuff that I needed to deactivate. So I'm just kind of getting up to date with my modifications. Oh, I want that activated. That'll be activated later when it's ready. I don't see a point to, actually, come to think of it. I know you can't see anything, by the way. I'm talking to myself. Where is the one? There we go. I think that's everything. Let's say it is. Yes. Mike, Simulator Gaming, Eddie, and I, Dutch Panzer, Louis. Oops. Forgot to finish setting up the stream, didn't I? Let's go with that. There we go. You have Toblerone? I don't really like Toblerone. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan. So, there's no wheel today because I was in a bit of a rush to get set up, so the wheel kind of had to bite the dust. What I want to do today, if I get the HUD and stuff up, there we go, is I want to... that's why the sound was half of what it should have been in the videos, because it doesn't work that well in streams. Do I like Cadbury's? Yes, I do like Cadbury's chocolate. Interesting how the lock script seems to, or the auto-load script seems to not have broken when I was saved out of the game. Interesting. Usually that has a habit of breaking and sending bales flying everywhere. YL. So this is a trailer load of bales. I also want to get over to this thing, and this is 15, yes? Yes, field 15. Hopefully you're going to do what I want you to do here. Just continue on this course. You are fantastic. You can come out of the field. This was the thumbnail to today's video, which, by the way, for the benefit of the mods, I want to promote at the end of the stream. Right, let's get back over to this. We are bringing a load of straw over to the pigs. I see your message on yesterday's video. I've seen your message on most of today's videos, Brad, and it's all the same message. Quentin's story isn't coming back, guys. No matter how many times I'm asked, it's not coming back, because that was only ever intended to be a temporary thing. It wasn't meant to be a long-term, recurring thing. Ever. Hello, the underused. It's Mr. I'm good today. I'm good. I've been dealing with a couple of things that are inconvenient, but they don't bother me at all. Right, let's get over to the pigs then. It's gonna be a longish journey. We gotta go down along the bottom of the map pretty much to get there. Dang it. Hello, Bethers. Hello, Cool Kid Connor 9. How am I? I'm good. And hopefully, if you're watching this, well, hopefully those of you watching the stream, because I do plan on getting my stream archives up. Hello, Daniel Christek. Hopefully those of you watching the stream will have noticed that there's a new button available. It's got a lovely word called sponsor on it. That is... You're gonna stop wobbling. That is brand new today, well, as of like Sunday / Monday. That is brand new to this stream. Oh, Simulate here. Simulate's here, he smells. So if you want to support the channel directly on a monthly basis, instead of going over to Patreon, you can hit that support button, or sponsor button even. And I don't know what the price is worldwide. Where is the button? It should be like above the chat on YouTube. No, it's not there. Is it not there? It should be there. Hang on, let me check. No Simulate. Okay. Yeah, it should be there. Hello, Oxygen David. Yes, the button, no, the Simulate. Okay. So that's asking two questions in very quick succession there. I've taken a wrong turn, now I'm gonna batter every sign down. Come on, signs, get out of the way. Because I need to go over to the Frontier sell point. Sponsor button is there. Yeah, it's basically, if you know on Twitch, the subscription's there. Basically the same thing. My light is super bright. Basically the same as subscriptions over on Twitch. Just to explain it in the simplest way possible. Accurate grammar, Scott. Hello, John Deere Lover. I see driving. Philip Wilson. You sent me £10. I somehow doubt that. Is it because you're on your phone? It could be because you're on your phone. It could be. Because it's a beta system at the moment. Will I get the Oshkosh pack? Probably not. I tend to go for small to medium sized equipment most of the time. So the Oshkosh stuff is super big. Where's the leap here? Come on, Leap here, you got work to do. Oh, you're up at the cow farm, wonderful. Well, yeah, at least I drive the same wheel or no wheel. At least my driving is consistent no matter what I'm using. And Faye90 is hit that sponsor button. Faye, now we get to find out, because Dal had a questions in Andy's stream yesterday. do mods slash sponsors get a different name color? Because normal people do. Everybody gets a different name color when sponsors. Fahy now also gets a lovely little badge beside his name, which he didn't. Hey, there we go. Forgot about that. I set that up at like 5 o'clock this morning. I completely forgot I did it. So Fahy, if you want to pop something into chat, so we can all have a look at the badge, including me, because I've not seen it actually active yet. That was loud. That was the quieter of the two air horns. Hello, old Fox59. The sponsor costs money. Yes, it does, ETHMister. It's, well, there we go. He's got a lovely little RainbowDave gaming badge now. Sponsor costs like £3.50 a month, or €4.99 a month, or $5.99 a month. So I covered England, most of Europe, and the UK. What have we missed? Clog vlogs? Not a whole lot. We're kind of faffing about and desperately trying to get the JCB 8000 unstuck. Because I've done a Dave and I've flipped it. I swear this song knows when I'm struggling. You can donate 10 pence a month. Hello NHF. The USA is now UK, as you said a minute ago. What? No. What? Hello Heinz. Honk remix now available on Spotify. Oh dear. I enjoy Old MacDonald far too much. I shouldn't enjoy it as much as I do. Probably. Maybe. Oh well. We gotta continue down the road for a bit to try and rescue the 8000. Also, we needed to bring this thing down here anyway, so it's fine. It's actually fine that we've had an accident. Dal has decided to hit that sponsor button. Well, there we go. The cat is amazed. E-I-E-I-O. Dal's got a badge. So up to the sheep farm. I didn't accidentally go to the sheep. No, I didn't. The fun thing is I can change that badge as much as I like. It's not my channel logo, it's a separate thing. Hello, Seamus McLaughlin. How are you doing today? So yeah. I should mention, I normally know a lot about YouTube. I normally know the ins and outs of things before I start getting them doing them. I don't know a thing about sponsorships. I passed the sheep farm. That's good, because I'm not going to the sheep farm. Did I say I was going to the sheep farm? Because I was going to the pig farm. Because the JCB is stuck up here. There was an accident. And now I gotta try and fix it. Can I wonder, can I hook into the things at the back? I doubt this very much, but if I can hook into this thing... No, I can't, it's solid. Oh, that's a shame. If that was modelled, I would be able to hook into it and just flick. People pay £3.50 per month for me to provide... I think it's more... It's not like a paid thing where they get anything in particular in return. It's a thank you. Or at least I'd see it as a thank you. Because it's all optional. I'm not putting a paywall on anything. I could if I wanted to put a paywall on chat. How's my day been? Not so long since woken up, to be honest. Actually, if I flip the JCB itself, this should work. Because the 8000 series fast track is a heavy boy. Hey, called him. And I'm gonna follow the, that actually didn't even disturb the bales. Hello, Mr. Dusty Dave. How was your birthday yesterday, sir? Hope you had a good day. Drive slower. On a keyboard. Look, no hands! And no cruise control. This hill is insane. Where am I going here? Straight on, okay. I undivided. Can you fertilize grass fields on console? Yes, but only certain ones. Hang on, I'm failing at the game. So, I'm gonna show you when I get actually over here what kind of grass fields you can fertilize. Because I happen to know Mr. BuletBill was very kind and put some grass fields over here just so you could use them, but so that for my purposes right now I can demonstrate. How come I don't use my wheel anymore? I use it in all the videos. So if I were to... Where's a good spot to show this off? Yeah, right here. So this grass here, where you can see it's all green and no breaks in it at all, can't be fertilized. But if you look here, you can see kind of bits of seeded and cultivated texture popping through, and it's a bit browner. So you can see the very green here, slightly browner over here. This is the grass that can be fertilized. Oh, Courseplay's done the thing. Probably because it's got this notification up. And oh, why did that happen? Is that just on my end? It was just on my end for playback. Okay. YouTube broke slightly there. So let's get the leap here. Yeah, you can really see the difference when it's cut. What happened? Ooh. Did the player crash for everybody else as well? You'd have to plow and reseed the grass field. Only if it's the wrong kind of grass. It's an error occurred on your end as well. Ah, YouTube's derping. So could you guys who can hear this in chat, just say refresh if there's an error. YouTube's derping again. Just let people know to refresh. Because YouTube has a habit of being weird. Right. Hello, Evo J. How are you doing today? See, Giants planned it all, Dave. Kinda jealous you got shiny things from Giants. Derpy YouTube, yes indeed. It really sucks because people are going away now for some reason. Unless that's the YouTube crash that I'm seeing coming through in the numbers now. Which it could be. But, YouTube need to sort their stuff because it's stupid. Can you sponsor yourself? I don't know if I can, actually. I don't see why I'd want to, because I'd actually be... Like, I wouldn't be gaining anything out of that arrangement where I sponsor myself. YouTube does indeed need a very hard kick. It's working now, yes, and we've lost half the people that were watching. Thanks, YouTube, for providing a quality service that never works. What did Dusty Dave get from Giants? Yeah, you'd lose money doing it as well. Why do people have Dave Logos Pizza? Because they're sponsors. It's just Alan Fahey right now, but I have a sponsor button. Which Landy and I were wondering for months how to get, and then I found it last night, and now you can't get one anymore. Literally, I think myself and Landy were the last two to get our hands on the sponsor button. Because Rob in TeamSpeak mentioned something. And then I went Googling, as I always do. It's just a thing. If somebody mentions something and I want to question, I'll Google it. And I found a Reddit link that was basically, or a link from Reddit that was basically, hey, if you want to join the sponsors beta, you can apply here. And it was just like, I applied. Then I got an email saying, you got the sponsor button. Sponsors or Patreon? Sponsors. Would probably. Well, Patreon would be better as what. Patreon and sponsors, I guess, together would be good. Because sponsors is a fixed amount per month. Patreon is they can choose the amount. But VF, you can't apply to get a sponsor button. You hear there's a feed coming from console. I think you're hearing wrong. Because Giants don't own any licenses to Fiat. Oh, dang. New version of the McHale on Discord. I saw that pizza. I'd literally send you the link if I could, but Landy and I were going to send it to Sim the day we found it. And by the time Sim came on, which was only an hour or two later, it was already dead. There was no way to apply. Like, literally think we were the last two to get it. But it's probably being rolled out fairly soon. On Patreon, you could donate 10p a month. No, Patreon's got a minimum limit of, I think $1. Because Patreon works in American currencies. Most online things will have a minimum of $1, because even, like, anything less than that, and everybody loses money. Was the McHale wrapper in testing? Awesome. I'm hoping that the version they gave to Dagon was an older version of that mod, because there were some issues with the model itself. Do you have to have a certain amount of subs to get a sponsor button? Yes. It's the same criteria as Super Chat. Patreon minimum is $1. I think even sending through PayPal, the minimum, well, the minimum is a cent, which is stupid because that gets eaten by PayPal. Can I get a better thingy? Brusselnlade. I don't want to get Brusselnlade. Where is the... That's really weird. I got it turned on, but it's not showing up. Hang on, I'm looking for something at the moment. Or is it only going to appear if I go over to brands? D, F, G, H, J, K, Kerfab. All loader. Does that mean then, if it's on all loaders, is it appearing in wheel loaders? No. It's not appearing in telehandlers, is it? It's not appearing in skid steers. That is interesting that it's not appearing anywhere but the brands section. Well, if that's the case, then I want to get the Kerfab. And we can sell the Magsy. Because the Kerfab, just a better fork. Oh, it's in baling technology, because it's a bale fork. Ah. Because I know there's occasionally stuff that'll just not show up anywhere. Teleport back over to the pigs. Now that teleport had a reason, and it was just that I didn't want to waste you guys' time driving over to the shop and back. So how do I use the Kerfab then? Is it just a... Oh, it's your EOD lock script, okay. So if I were to grab these 3 bales here and hit X, they're now locked. Oh, fantastic. This is going to save time, isn't it? This is the lock script I know. Hello, Terrence. How am I doing? I'm doing well. And hello, Adam Massey Man. Is it a CSE? No, it's I think the Kerfab is by Black Sheep, but you can't really get it anymore. There we go. That's gonna make everything easier. Everything is now easier because Kerfab. Ah! Pretty sure that's not correct. Okay, those bales are a bit too close to the bales beside them, apparently. It's hard to find now. Yeah, it is incredibly hard to find. CSC is good as well. If you can't find the Kerfab, use CSC. It'll do pretty much the same thing, but it does it in a different way. There we go. Not too long until the Black Sheep excavator's coming out. Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Can I lift up bales the old-fashioned way with this thing? Ah, you can't. Okay. Because seeing as I can now move 3 bales at a time, it's going to make more sense for me to stack them up a bit. Especially seeing as this is going to be pretty much the last load that I'm going to be moving, where I'll need this stacking ability. Because the rest are going to be sold off. The rest of the bales I'm going to sell, well, the rest of the straw bales at least I'm going to sell. The hay bales will be stored. This is how to learn, by the way, is just bash things about until they break. That is not correct. That's more like it. Let's just fix this bale here as well while we're here. Just when you thought my driving was completely terrible, I do that. When's the stream over? It'll be over at about 7 o'clock. I believe Landy wants to stream tonight as well. But I'll be promoting my video at the end of the stream. Video from today. Which was West Coast as well, if you guys want to watch that. I promise there is no bail well, there is actually some bail antics. Let's get this spun around and into the shed. And my anti-spyware program has updated. I'm gonna have to tab out and close that. Music is a bit loud as well. You don't want to know how my keyboard feels when hitting the keys so hard. I'm not actually hitting them hard at all. So the clicking you're hearing is just the sound that the keys make. I'm not particularly hitting them hard, you know. The gentlest I can go is this. And then if I get harder and harder, and, you know, they're clicky keys. Is there an MP video this week? No, Simulate was busy this week. Simulate is busy this week, I should probably say. So, no MP video this week. I'm sorry to say. Oh, can I do this? Because this would be an amazing way. Yes! Realistically aligning bales. It's a really loud keyboard. It is quite loud, yes. Come on. It's a mechanical, yeah. Best kind. The most accurate kind for sure. Because if I've got an issue with this, I can just replace the actual mechanism as opposed to the actual keyboard. I've got spare mechanisms and keys over here actually. I don't have any spare keys, but I've got spare mechanisms here. You can see that. They're a lot more reliable and less breakable than non-mechanicals and rubber domes. Oh, why do you do this? There we go. I do realise, by the way, that I've got to give the pigs some straw, but I'm going to grab the bales one by one for that. Pigs do need straw, and I need to give it to them. But I prefer to do it... Actually, these 3 bales should be enough. If I come over here, there should be a bale destruction trigger, maybe? Or is it actually inside the shed? Now we get to find out how to feed the pigs. Or give the pigs straw. Is it in here? Doesn't seem like it so far. No. Okay. Is that a bale sell point there? No. Oh, I see what that is. That's where I jumped up earlier. So it looks like I actually need to get a bale shredder down here. That's inconvenient, to say the least. So I'm gonna teleport real quick. You can go up here. And now you can go up here. Because there's a bale shredder up in this yard. We can... Oh, we can go across the map via the yards. By the back roads. Fantastic. Because I can't afford a second bale shredder, which is kind of what I'd need. So, let's get going along the road here. Hope this is going upwards. Yes, it is. Fantastic. I'm out of coffee. Go over there. No, come back. Come back, fast track. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, nuts. You don't like the West? Just the only problem is on PC. The West trailers, they're terrible. I'm being blunt, and people are going to throw me on this for like attacking modders and being hateful to modders and not giving the respect they deserve. Don't get anything from ARM Team, guys. They're kind of lazy in the way that they convert stuff. The texture work is bad. Very lazy texture work, so they're really kind of a do not. Don't bother. Don't waste your time. You meant West Coast. Ah. That is down to Giants, Seamus. Landy's been saying it, I've been saying it. It's because Giants don't have the tools for modders to check if their stuff is actually good for console. Yeah. ARM Team has some great mod ideas, but the textures are terrible. They're dire textures. And like, I'll give credit where credit's due. The models are usually really nice, but the textures are dire. And they ruin the mod as a whole. Like, if they don't know, I don't know what the deal with the ARM Team is, but if they've got somebody who doesn't know textures too well, maybe, you know, get somebody new in who does know how to texture. Especially to have a 17 standards, because the ARM Team stuff that is out isn't great. And the quality seems to be going down, which is worse. They haven't made a new mod in a while. Yeah, all they're doing is converts now. And bad ones at that. So, I mean, what does that... That doesn't say much that's positive to me about that mod team, honestly. And especially now that they've decided to upload their stuff to the mod hub, and, you know... Well, why are you uploading to the mod hub? Is it because you want money out of the very little work that you put into your mods? Because there's very little work in the ARM Team mods. Need a better Merlot. That won't happen. I can almost guarantee that won't happen. Okay. Clearly, straw's not accepted here. Well, if straw's not accepted there, where is it accepted? Am I gonna have to do a U-turn here? ARM Team are gonna bring the TS 115 to console. Adam, be glad that they're not, because ARM Team just don't have good quality anymore. Straw's not accepted. But the pigs need straw. Where do I... What? Pigs need straw. Where do I put the straw for the pigs then? Do I have to like drive through the shed? Joe. Textures in the Merlot aren't great. That's a bit of an understatement. Does anybody know where I put the straw? For the pigs? Because I am very confused indeed right now. Out back, maybe? Maybe. Let's see why you put the straw out back here. No. There's a way in there, so I'm kind of wondering, is it that you have to... Oh! If I reverse in here, will it let me give them straw? Let's see the video you sent. I didn't actually watch that. I think I've seen it before. I know which one.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave there.
Xbox Gamer, thank you very much for subscribing. I forgot I changed that GIF. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. People are saying I needed a new GIF, so I got one. Oh! This is the straw fill point fling long thing. Is the trigger the right way around? Yes, it's just that I was trying to get to the wrong trigger. Why are people so excited for Black Sheep's sticker if there's loads on other websites? Very simple. Black Sheep actually have quality control with their mods. Black Sheep tend to bring out good mods. A lot of the other diggers have major issues for one reason or another. Right. What I want to do now is actually pull the leap hair in there because we don't need it anymore. Get the... Yeah, the 3000 fast track will do for this purpose. The GIF is Dave in college. See you, mister. Old GIF was better. Well, people are saying I need to change the GIF, so change the GIF. The sound ain't changing though. That sound is not changing. That is my sound. Right. Let's get moving. It is a yeah, it's a shame Black Sheep have decided to do absolutely everything for console because reasons. It means basically they're screwing over the people who supported them all this time by getting rid of all the scripts that they were kind of known for. And without scripts, their mods start to fall flat. You like the man truck they're bringing out, but there's a man truck in game already, Adam. Why would you need a man truck, and why would you look forward to a man truck if there's one in game already? You know, that it's the same logic as the why are people so excited about Black Sheep's Digger if there's loads on mod sites. It's because they prefer Black Sheep's one. It's because it's going to be actual quality as opposed to the trash that goes up onto 90% of the mod sites. A retro man truck, but there's a man truck in game though. I mean, it's the same logic, guys. Hello, Wolfie. And don't worry, I'm not attacking anybody. It's just I like pointing out flaws in logic. Where do I want to go with this? Where's the nearest straw? It's gonna be the cows, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be the cows to sell the bales. Black Sheep and quality do not fit together. Ooh, Wolfie with the shade on Black Sheep there. You realize, by the way, that the trailer I'm using is Black Sheep modding, right? Also, it needs a new number plate. Why don't they release mods and scripts on their site? Because they can't make money off it there? Is my guess. Black Sheep are very good compared to most modders, yes. The issue is, though, is that they tend to... without scripts, it's kind of boring. Hello, Black Agri. Especially for PC players where there's millions and millions of scripts out there. Is that trailer holding on? It's only on the dodgy sites now, yeah. So... In a rare twist, yeah, get this off the dodgy sites because it's better than the one that's on the Mad Hub. Hello, James Pugh. What's worse, in my eyes, is Black Sheep could, in theory, put up 2 versions. One for PC, one for console, but they don't want to do that. Because it would be extra work, I guess. They weren't that good on the Massey Pack. Okay, I will admit, and I will concede that the Massey Pack was a bit of a hot mess. At times. Where is this Bale Soul Point? I know BuletBill is a bit mean and trolly, so the Bale Soul Points are... Oh, it's not in there. No. It's... Oh, Bill, you evil, evil man. BuletBill is evil. Do I have a favourite farm on the west coast? Not really, I'm just enjoying the map as a whole. Actually, can I... Okay, let's get selling these bales. Oh my god, you gotta get over the top as well. Oh my god, you gotta get into a specific spot? Yeah, I'm gonna go to one of the other farms for the rest of the bales. Because this is kind of silly. Also, I've made a bit of a mess. Been working out? I know. These are only half-ton bales, Faye. They're fine. Whoop! I love how unrealistically the bales just ping off. Can I... 2 points! Oh, I'm getting good at this. This is my new favorite game. Bale basketball. Screw bale hockey. My game is better. Slam dunk. Slam dunk. I've nudged the tractor. To get the manure... I saw the manure heap script. I haven't really looked at it just yet. It's just... Oh. What? There's a corner here that I could have... Oh! Don't go into the slurry pit! Where we go? Is Faye Irish? No, he's Scouse. He keeps trying to tell people he's Irish. He's Scouse. He's from Liverpool. Oh, too long. Too short. There we go. There we go. That should be the entire trailer load of bales sold, and if there's one that's got him pinged off, well, so be it. Off we go. We'll find a better sell point. So, we've learned our lesson. Don't go to the cows to sell bales. On iPad, Faye is green. Interesting. Music seems a bit loud. So if you are enjoying today, guys, feel free to hit the like button. We're hoping to get 50 likes today. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that subscribe button as well. See how we're doing. Don't think with the sub goal, which, oh well. Goals are there to be hit, but if you don't hit them, you just try harder next time. They're fine, Faye. There's a force field, an anti-cow force field. Little Wool Hope is a better straw sell point. Okay, so I'll go to Little Wool Hope next time. That's fine. Dal's got a little rainbow logo. He does, Josh. That's because he has sponsored the stream. So Faye and Dal from now on will have a little logo beside them, other than the spanner. You're both blue on PC, and the annoyingly, even for YouTube gaming, the dashboard is the normal YouTube dashboard. I'd prefer to have a black one because it's a bit tough on the eyes. Which is why if you see me like looking over here, I'll sometimes be squinting. Although it does look like I've got no eyes at times. I do have eyes, I promise you. Look, eyes are here. Oh screw it, let's just go through the hedge. It's gonna be faster. I've just thought of something. I want to experiment. I want to test something, so if I excuse the cheatiness. Because I want to test something here and I don't know how it's going to work. This could get very interesting. Because these bales don't technically exist that are on the trailer. Obviously they're there, we can see them there. We can see them getting pulled out of the field and put onto the trailer. But because it's an auto-load script, they don't technically exist yet. I'm not going to teleport with Bale's Pizza, don't worry. I want to test something else. Something that's a bit more interesting to me. I know that teleporting with stuff is a bad idea. I want to test something a bit more immediate. Which is why I'm saying these bales don't technically exist. If you put two and two together, you might get the answer to what I'm about to try and do. Okay, so we've got the bales on the trailer. My question is now, is that actually the road up to Little Wool Hope? It is. Fantastic. No, it won't make the hedge just stop you. It won't? Ah! Magic. How much would a laptop cost around FS17? Some mods or graphics? What make of laptop? I don't know. I don't like laptops at all. I'd always advise you get a desktop. I can also teleport with them like that. Seriously? Wow. Oh, because they don't exist. They're saved in state. Yes. That makes sense. It's only if they're actually on the trailer that it starts going wonky. Wrong way. So now I get to cause all sorts of traffic mayhem while I try and figure out what I want to do here. And what I want to do is apparently get horrifically oh! Oh, look at that! Dave actually did something correctly for me. Well, kind of. They're just textures. Yeah, they don't... Interesting. Is that the new box? Yes, it is, Chris. That is the sponsor nonsense. Let's see. Little Wool Hope is going to be off over here to the right. Yes. So the bale sale point up here is a bit more nice than the one of the cows. Hello, TMCC. So you guys are saying the bale cell point up here is nicer than the one of the cows. Where is the bale cell point up here? Oh, is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, this is one I gotta reverse into. I might need to get the 8-meter one that's not dollied. Because, I mean, this is going to involve me reversing a dolly trailer. This is not going to end well. Okay, so I'm gonna have to leave it spin around a bit more then. Just when you thought my driving couldn't get any worse, the game or BuletBill makes me reverse with a dolly trailer. Auto unload over the wall. I could do that actually. No, I could do. How long is this going to take? We're taking bets on whether or not I can actually do this before the end of the stream in half an hour. The area for West Coast on consoles, it seems like there's more than one, it's all textures. Okay, let's get this somewhat sorted out. Okay. Here we go. Literally as close as I can get to that wall, and it's still jackknives. Oh, hang on. We're getting closer. We got 3 bales sold off there. Ah! The trailer's too long! I'll have to get a non-dolly trailer. It's going to be a bit shorter. Hello, Matt. Okay. X, B, 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 Y. Yeah, let's swap out the trailer for something that's just a bit shorter, because it's a 10-meter trailer. A bit too long. We've learned this. So now if I go to baling technology, is the cravat seriously here, by the way? Oh, there it is. We had the 10-meter trailer. We need to get instead the the semi-mounted 8-meter with the ladders. We also need to not teleport straight into the fence. Well, this will work because I can make my way out of here. There's another sell point which is easier to get into again, apparently. Well, is it not easier to just get a smaller trailer? Dylan? How am I? I'm good. Console allows you to just get laptops. Do you know, I'm in agreement with you. I think A lot of the issues that console people have with the modding is that they have consoles. If they got a cheapish PC, even cost the same as console, they'd be able to play Farm Sim probably better than they can on console, and they'd be able to mod the living daylights out of it. And maybe even if they're feeling fat and sassy, they'll learn how to make mods themselves. Hello, Res Viper. 10 out of 10 for actually managing to reverse a dolly for once. So what I'm going to do is actually, just because this is going to be quicker, we'll teleport over to Field 14, which is where our bales are. It's going to be the last teleport of the day, no matter what happens. So this is going to be able to hold less bales. This is the downside of getting the smaller trailer. We're going to be moving less bales at once. It's only going to be 6, 12, 18 as opposed to 24. But we'll actually save time because I won't be spending 5 minutes reversing at a time. Over time. Said time a lot there, didn't I? So that is all of the... Come on. All the bales. Can't drive. I cannot drive. Is this the Joskin and Wago pack on ModHub? No. It is not the Wago pack that's on ModHub. It's an older version of it, oddly enough. That... ooh. X, Y, L. There we go. This is an older version where Black Sheep actually put locking scripts on. Am I going the correct way? I am not going the correct way. See, with this I can reverse in a manageable manner. I've seen the update to the Black Sheep modding hook lift truck. I have not actually. The issue... Oh. Nuts. The issue with a lot of Black Sheep stuff is it's great, and it works great, but there's no scripts. And all the stuff that they did put scripts on is no longer available on their website, because their website is basically just a redirect to the Giants Mod Hub now, which takes away all the shiny things they used to have. Why can't they put an auto-load script on console? Script? What's wrong with that sentence? Sony and Microsoft don't want scripts of any description on console, so blame them for you not having shiny things. And it seems like the console version of Farm Sim can only ever throw out one error at a time, which is why the West Coast keeps failing. Because I've heard that it's a different error every time. I've heard that... no! Yes! I don't know how that happened. I did nothing there. That was amazing. See, this is a much better trailer to reverse. It's just... Oh, it's just that this sell point is evil. Because you gotta basically...
Hello, Dave.
The Panzer. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. You gotta basically clip the inside wall there to actually get in here. Like a mouse. At least, yeah. At least with both. At least when it's done and all the bother's finished, there'll be a better map at the end of it. And yeah, crop destruction straight from Giants themselves, and it's not actually a script on console. It's coded into the game. Not trying to get banned, but I'm really sick of the people begging for stuff they'll never get. That's why we're not getting mods on console, because of you people. Oh, you're talking about the beggars. Yeah. I actually talk about this in tomorrow's video, believe it or not. Is the people that attack... I've heard people are attacking modders and sending death threats. People like that are idiots. I'm not gonna mince my words, and I could say a lot worse, and you guys know I could say a lot worse. I'm not gonna mince my words, and I'm gonna keep this within my own little rule set. People who are attacking modders because they're not getting stuff on console, no matter who you are, you're an idiot. You need to stop playing. You need to stop playing Farm Sim. You don't deserve to play Farm Sim. Why don't the code follow me in? Because that actually is really bad for FPS. Being honest. What else do I want to do today? Challenger needs to come up to... Actually, I need to finish this field, because... Coursplay's got a lot better. Before, this area here would have a lot of holes in it. There's a few little gaps there, a couple over there. Yeah, Coursplay's a lot better than it used to be. People like that, they're a vocal minority. They're a minority. But they're ruining it for everybody on console. And even people on PC. Because... Like, you think about it. Think of how many modders have said, okay, because of all this nonsense with console people, I'm giving up. Think of how much I've had to deal with it just as a YouTuber. Just think of how many questions I've had to deal with. And how often I've had to say, no, this isn't coming to console because of the script. It's stupid. It's idiocy, plain and simple. I'm not saying any of you guys are doing it, but the people that are idiots. They're ruining it for themselves and everybody else. And fun fact, Giants are bringing tools to modders for FS19, which granted is 2 years too late, to help them get stuff on consoles. But it's 2 years too late. The damage is done, and it's Giants' fault that they effectively made a promise they couldn't keep because they didn't bother giving the console, or the... Not the con... Well, they didn't bother giving modders the tools they needed to bring stuff to console. It's Giant's fault, and they've ruined their own reputation. Because, like, if you're on console, are you going to buy FS19 for mods, or are you going to buy it because of Farm Sim? Because there are a lot of people who bought FS17 for mods, and are now very, very upset that they didn't get mods for FS17. Because Giants made a promise they couldn't keep. Oh yes, I don't have auto-generated course fields on. There we go. This is field 14. 14. 14. 6 meters. I'm gonna set the quote-unquote start location to be here. And 5 headlands after. So this is field 14 plow. Start the first waypoint, and you can get going, good sir. Right, we are gonna need the... Yeah, Fast Track 8000 should do. I don't like people who spoil it. I don't like people who spoil things in general, and... That's the thing, Faye, is a lot of them have come to FS17 expecting mods, when if FS15... Console guys got nothing. Console guys got screwed over badly in FS15 because it was overpriced and you got nothing out of it. What on earth? Oh, invisible wall. Just toggle. Jake. Oh. Don't think Bill quite anticipated that would be visible as ooh, as being so floaty from such a distance away. Where did I leave the fast track? Where did I leave the fast track? Oh, there it is. Jay. What type of PC do I have? I've got a custom build. Got a custom build that I did myself. Exclamation mark specs should get you the specs of it. It's supposed to be there, but I don't think it was supposed to be visible as floating. Ian, I think you've got the right outlook. Is like you get a decent amount of mods on console, a lot more than you did in FS15. More would be nice, but at the end of the day, you guys are seeing what BuletBill's having to go through. BuletBill's one of the best mappers out there. He's being helped by Oxygen David, also one of the best mappers out there. If two of the best mappers can't figure out how to get something onto console, something like the West Coast, because Giants don't have the tools available to them, then you guys can kind of see why there's not much stuff on console to begin with. Because when you put two of the best against something, you'd expect to see results, and they're not really getting results as yet, are they? GTX 1050 is an okay card. It's the same as the GTX 960. The exact same card. There's over 100 mods on console. Well, that's over 100 mods that weren't on console before. That's over 100 things that you wouldn't have had if Giants had gone the same way as FS15. Right, what I want to do is overtake this ladder. What I want to do is, if I can, get a cultivator out onto field... Nuts. Field 10. Though I can't remember if I can leave a cultivator on the map. Actually, we can check real quick. Because I might need to nip down to the shop again. Do we have a cultivator? That's a plow. Ah, we've got the Vaderstad carrier, which is where? Where is the cultivator? I think it might actually be at the shop, so I might... Yeah, I'm gonna get it delivered. Here we go. Delivered. When you're building a PC, here's the thing. If you're building a PC for yourself, spend a little bit extra to get something that, granted, is going to cost more, but it's going to save you money in the long term. Like, I could easily have put a 970 into my PC, I put a 980, and I don't regret it because it's going to last just a tiny bit longer. It's going to future-proof it just that tiny little bit. That's exactly what I say as well, Dylan. In fact, it's what BuletBill says, it's what Oxygen David says, it's what everybody who knows anything about modding says, is like, there should be a tool, instead of the back and forth with Giants, because that wastes everybody's time. It wastes Giants' time because they're testing a mod that's going to fail. It wastes the modders' time because they've put effort into trying to fix this, and they're sending it off with the hope, the blind hope that it's going to pass this time. Well, what's the point in that when there could just as easily be, you know, a tool where you can look it up and in 5 seconds flat know, oh, this is gonna pass, or oh, this, I need to fix this thing over here yet. You know, that's the issue with Giants right now, is there's no facility for that to happen at all. See, Adam? Do I have a girlfriend? Decidedly not. But I speak to Landy regularly, and we both kind of agree that Giants need to come up with some tool where the modders can run either just a testing suite for console or a very, very dumbed down version of the console game. Because of the next 64 architecture, they can run that without actually needing PS4 stuff. And so they can just see the errors even. Now, I'm not saying that Giants need to be perfect in every single way and give modders the full version of PS4 for free, no. They need to give modders a suite by which they can test for PS4 and Xbox by extension. Because not having any tests available for console that modders can do easily is basically saying to modders that, hey, we don't really care about console. Don't have a girlfriend, but I do speak to Len. No, but I do speak to Len. What'll I be doing in the stream? Finishing up quite soon, actually. We've only got about 15 minutes left. But I've done some bale movements. I'm doing some cultivating now, and I would have liked to do a bit more, honestly, but kind of run out of time. I think cattle and crops are what Giants live in. I doubt it. Cattle and crops would be more for the simulator crowd, and honestly, Landy said the same thing. I'm going to agree with him here. We both kind of think cattle and crops might be too simmy for YouTube. It might be too much of a simulator for YouTube. Because Farm Sim is great because we can play a YouTube style. We can play a very, very fast style where we're getting things done fairly quickly. Which is why I've got the Challenger running on Courseplay right now. That's the exact reason I'm doing it. It's like, that's the YouTube way to do it, is get Courseplay and hired workers and stuff to just do your things to speed it up instead of trying to do everything manually. But with cattle and crops that might not be possible. And especially the way that the work will happen, I don't know if it's going to be completely possible to even get it done in a reasonable time frame. Cattle and crops is like Farm Sim mods the standard. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Cattle and crops will have Courseplay as like bog standard because one of the guys working on it is the Courseplay guy. Or the Courseplay team is in on cattle and crops, so it'll have Courseplay. It'll have BJ extension. It'll have Bale extension. It'll have GPS. It'll have a lot of stuff that Farm Sim has, but it's mods. I mean, it's got terrain deformation, cattle and crops, so that's a big bonus in my books. And cattle and crops will be seasons to the extreme, yeah. And that's my worry, is that it'll be a bit too extreme for YouTube and a bit too slow for YouTube. Like, I'm not knocking the game, but I'm saying it might be a bit questionable. There may be issues. If you can dig the ground, you're sold. You might be able to, I don't know. I know that there's the Gold Rush game that I got a demo of and never heard anything after that. Where you can dig the ground. Now, I've seen that they've passed almost all their goals on Kickstarter, so they're good. You have no interest in it? That's the thing, is like some people prefer the more arcadey style. Am I getting cattle and crops? I've already got it, Tom the Boss. I've got the early access version. Hey Dusty Dave, if I get sent another key, I'll send it on to you. So just so you get it for free. Because I did actually get 2 copies of Cattle and Crops. I got the one that I paid for, because I did back them early enough to, you know, pay for a copy of Cattle and Crops. And then because I'm a media partner, I got sent a second one, which I passed on to Faye because, well, Faye's donated enough blooming money to me to deserve a copy of Cattle and Crops. And if for some reason I get a 3rd copy, I'll give it to Dusty Dave so that we get a good modder. Did I see the video for that new Thief Simulator? Yes. That looks interesting. It's not going to be good for YouTube, though. That's the thing, is I've spoken to Landy and the guys about it already. Not going to be very YouTube friendly. It's going to get demonetized almost immediately. What's the best game that I've ever played? The most impressive in terms of scale is Elite Dangerous. The one where I enjoyed the mechanics the best is probably Rome Total War. The one with the best storyline or method of storytelling, in my opinion, is Mountain Blade. Graphically, the most impressive. What's the most graphically impressive game I've ever played? Just Cause 3, I'm gonna say for that one. My Summer Car is one of the most realistic that I've played, because I have played it. And won't be on this channel. Elite Dangerous co-op is. It's very hard to do co-op in Elite Dangerous. I'm gonna be honest, because myself, Sim, and Landy do have a game going on there. And currently, we figured out that we're about... I'm 15 or 16 jumps from Sim, or was last time I looked. He's probably moved on since then. And I'm about 20 jumps from Landy, and that's quite a distance. Considering each jump is 9 or 10 light years. Mountain Blade, best game ever, yes. I'll be playing that on my second channel soon. Although I won't be promoting the second channel, but... Marcus, suffice it to say, if you look hard enough on the channel here, you will find the second channel. And jump after them. Pizza, you don't know how the game works, because I'm literally driving at the moment, well, flying, I guess, at the moment, a space truck. It's got 50 tons of cargo capacity, which is quite large. And it handles quite like a very fast truck. Also, I have no method of getting fuel for free, so I'm not going to do random jumps for the sake of it. I'm doing missions. I'm Space FedEx in Elite because that's one of the most profitable ways to play the game. Is the Rainbow stream again tomorrow? No, I'll be on the other channel tomorrow. I've kind of come to the decision that Thursdays might be the best thing to do for the time being, at least, just to have it Thursdays being the other channel. And be on this channel most of the time. Is Dave my real name? No. No, Dave is not my real name. My real name is a secret. It's hidden. On the channel somewhere, actually. But Dave isn't my real name. Yeah, Marcus, if you're on Discord, PM me or Fahy, and we'll send you a link to the other channel. There's a reason I don't want to promote it here, and if you look at the other channel, you'll see why. Am I flying with a joystick or keyboard? I am flying with... this! The Thrustmaster T-Flight Hoss X. Which is really nice. Didn't get it for free. Thrustmaster, hit me up with that call up, yo. Give me free things. Hello, Tully Zoom. How am I? I'm good. Do I know when Callan Crop is going to be released? When it's finished. Which, granted, I know that's the usual line for mods. Yeah, it's usually a line for mods. It also covers games. I don't like seeing games get rushed to be released for a certain date. I don't like that idea. Now, some of you who've been around for a long, long time will know this. Some of you might not. I used to actually be... I used to work for a game development studio. And I'm not going to say what my role was or what the studio's called, because it was a bit of a... Let's just say it wasn't a very happy breakup. Yeah, PM me in Discord, Marcus. Basically, when I talk about like game development, I talk about it from the point of view of somebody who's done it. I was with them for the better part of 2 years, and in those 2 years, literally nothing was done. No real decisions were made, which is part of the reason I left, honestly. But having been a part of it and having seen that happening, I now have a better respect for game developers, which is why I'll sometimes say, you know, that's not good, that's not great, that's bad, that's good, that's bad, that's good. And I criticize them based on my own experiences. That's why I say Giants are very bad at the moment. They're not very good. They're making promises they can't keep. Malmo 2 Gaming is apparently subscribed. Well, thank you, Malmo 2, if you in fact have. The Giants, I think they need to be more open publicly about a lot of things, including... now, they're doing well on the mod front, I will give them that. The Discord, they need to be a bit more public with announcements and stuff. They shouldn't just have a bot in there that's like doing the Twitter stuff. Like that's a bad idea. That's not very good. It's impersonal. It's professional, yes, but it's not personal. It doesn't endear the player. Having the community manager and all that running the Discord, that's a good idea. That I approve of. Because you can talk to the Giants. You can talk directly to them and get answers for your questions. That's great. That's definitely positive. The biggest negative and the biggest issue I have with Giants is the mods on console thing. Because there is zero transparency there. Like, Giants aren't saying that, oh, this has failed because this, or this has failed because this. All they ever say is, it's failed. Or it's not coming, you know, we can't bring it to console. Or they don't defend modders at all. They don't stand up for the people who realistically are selling the game for them. Because mods are what sells farm sim. Mods and YouTubers sell farm sim. That's why there's kind of an unwritten rule with modders that there's very rarely, if ever, copyright stuff going on. Adam, I'm not getting involved in YouTube drama. But that, like, I didn't say it in the copyright video that I did, but there is kind of an unwritten rule between modders and YouTubers that, well, we're giving modders publicity for the mods. The modders get more downloads for their mods and more... So, Landy's live. Thank you very much, Farming Man. There's an unwritten rule, there's an unwritten agreement, and it's the same with game developers and YouTubers. That technically it's copyright infringement to play a game on YouTube, technically speaking. Farm Sim is interesting. It might be in a weird area where it's actually not copyright infringement, because everything that we do is transformative. It's a disgrace, Adam, and the people who are doing that, being blunt, are idiots. Yes, Louis, please promote the West Coast video, because it is time for me to go. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. It was a West Coast video this morning, guys. Please do check that out. Louis will be posting that in chat. And Monster, if you're here, start spamming. Pizza, you can spam too. Mods, spam away. Mods have permission to spam. Expect to see plenty of it. I am going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit the like button on your way out. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Whoa, Louis! Bit slower, because people can't actually click on those links. Hit the... yeah. Do please check out the video that went up this morning. I'll be back on Friday in terms of streaming. Probably on West Coast again. I'll leave you by saying, I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on the West Coast. Until next time, stay safe And goodbye.